Hello everyone, it's Kevin Annett. It's January 19th in the new year, 2018. And you may notice in the background here this very important banner. This banner has been taken all over the world. It says, "All the children need a proper burial." This represents the campaign to stop child trafficking and child killing. It began over 20 years ago in Canada on the West Coast, and it's spread all over the world. We've taken this banner into churches that cause the genocidal crimes and are still trafficking children. We've taken this banner outside the Vatican. We helped force the resignation of Pope Benedict in 2013. This campaign is continuing. And the announcement I have today is very important. It's about two things. Operation Atonement, which is a campaign beginning on April 15th to actually take direct action to stop the child trafficking and killing at its source, and the institutions responsible. Operation Atonement is possible because of a report we issued last September to the United Nations, to the European Union, to President Vladimir Putin. It's called a Report on the Continuity of Genocidal Crimes in Canada. It identifies the ongoing actors, the names of those responsible for trafficking children all over the world, but especially in the west coast of Canada. We've called for sanctions against Canada, the Crown of England, the Vatican, and those directly responsible for these crimes. In the last number of months, especially since November, we've received responses from various governments that want to help us. They are going to be meeting with us to send teams into Canada, especially in other places where children are being killed and trafficked. And these forces will actually assist on the ground. They're peacekeeping forces, really, to come into Canada and protect people who are stopping these crimes on the ground. We're also calling for sanctions against Canada, the Vatican, the Crown of England, the other groups that are responsible, the United Church, the Catholic, the Anglican churches. And we're calling on people in all countries to stop funding and attending these churches, to call for the removal of tax exemptions and insurance protection coverage on these churches. In other words, Operation Atonement is taking direct action by we the people, because we recognize that that has to happen because the courts and the governments are complicit in these crimes. We cannot go to the existing institutions. We are creating our own common law institutions, common law courts, citizen sheriffs to make the arrests, and so on. So in other words, this is a call to action to not only talk and educate ourselves, but to now organize in our communities and start training to take these direct actions. We're setting up training programs. We're working with the police agencies of other various countries that are going to be assisting us. This will all be initiated on April 15th, 2018. You can read more of this at itccs.org, the International Tribunal of Crimes of Church and State, itccs.org, and on our blog radio program, Here We Stand, which is resuming Sunday, January 21st, 3 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Eastern, and 11 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time at bbsradio.com/Here We Stand. We invite you to be involved in this now. Take direct action, not just to combat child trafficking, but against the global corporate tyranny that's taking away our sacred liberties, our lives, and our future as a people. This campaign can be applied to any of those criminals in high places. So we urge you to get on board. Write to us at itccsoffice@gmail.com or thecommonland@gmail.com, itccs.org. Brothers and sisters, we need you to take a stand now with us. Thank you.